Good day. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. If it's your first time to the channel, what we do is we find new music from all around the globe and share with the rest of the class. We follow people's suggestions rather than following algorithms, because algorithms suck. They'll just keep feeding you. They don't really broaden your horizons as much as following people's suggestions. Because we do take it for granted. We are still kind of region locked. The algorithm isn't going to show you things out of your region unless you really tell it to. And even then, it's going to keep trying to offer something to you from where you are. It's a struggle, but our hack is just to follow people's suggestions rather than that algorithm. And we found that way more fruitful. We found way more artists. So please take a look around. We got stuff from all sorts of genres, all different spectrums of music, artists that doing things that just, I swear to you, you're going to see some stuff that you didn't think was humanly possible. And some of it you probably didn't know you needed in your life, but you're welcome. And this is an artist right here that, you struggle for adjectives with some artists when it comes to like trying to, explain how incredibly, amazing an artist is without kind of going over the top about it. This is a guy that you kind of struggle with that because he does things, he's able to do things with his voice that, well, I'll tell you, there's a very limited amount of people that can do what this gentleman can do. And he's got a beautiful voice no matter what he's singing. He's an awesome artist. And from everything I've heard, he's a really awesome person. So, yeah, I would like to introduce you if you haven't already heard. This is Dimash. She's from Kazakhstan. And definitely, it's like a slither of country between kind of like China and Russia type of thing. If you want to kind of picture its general vicinity, there's, like I said, there's a lot of music and artists from all of these other places that we don't see, and some of it for obvious reasons. But if we follow people's suggestions, we can find it. So please take a look around and make a suggestion or for an artist or somebody we should be checking out. But this is Dimash with Angel Love. This was on Hunan TV. We say Hunan or Hunan. This is Dimash, Angel Love. I think most everything we have him is live. Because
Sen mаған махаббат сыйладың дүние дидарын, құс болып ұштың самғай, құс жолын іздеп талмай. Махаббат өмірдің бақыты, махаббат өмірдің жақұты. Тербейді көңіл арман, армансыз өмір жалған. Жұлдызым сен жанған. Махаббаттан, махаббаттан сүйемін, сүйемін. Сағынамын, сағынасың, білемін, сеземін. Бар ғұмырда тағдырым Екеуміз ертегі әлемде
This gentleman also knows
тербеліп
seven languages.
әдемі әуенге жаралып жалғыз жалғыз жарасқан тағдырларымыз махаббат сезім бұл ең сұлу беретін жаныма тек сұлу жанымда өзің барда сөнбейтін сезім барда біргеміз әр таңда махаббатым махаббатым сүйемін сүйемін сағынамын сағынасың сеземін білемін арғыморда тағдырымда ғажайып күйгенді таңдауымда бар бағамда бір өзің мекенім
He can do that with his voice. Such a beautiful song. Love the melodies. That, yeah. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't want to minimize anything that you just heard, but that on a like that's pretty like mid-range for what he can, I mean, the stuff that when I first saw this gentleman, I was like, whoa, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be able to do that. And here he was. Now, when I say not supposed to be able to do that, if you've ever seen the movie The Fifth Element, when the alien sings at the opera, when they made that, they had to, because the singer was like, you can't go from these one note to the other. The human voice just can't do it. So when they recorded that, they would record her doing the notes. So she would hit these high notes, low notes, everything in between. She's a phenomenal singer. Her name escapes me right now. I feel like a jerk. He did it for real, live, in front of people, like a lot of them. And there's proof. It's like it's the first video in the playlist, or to put it on blast maybe. But yeah, he he is really he's an amazing singer. Just and what I said, he's an amazing person, and he's very like committed. He knows several languages. He does he stays in shape. He's just an all around good person. I haven't heard anybody say anything um bad, or that he is, been caught up in some scandal, or which is saying a lot nowadays. So, but no, he's from all accounts, from everything I've heard, he's just he's a beautiful person, inside and out. He's got a phenomenal voice, and I one thing I kept thinking through this whole song, and and there's only certain singers that you can think this with because of their timbre, or their just their voice, period. Um you would like songs translated, or say, you know, I like knowing what he's saying, but I would rather hear it in the language that he sang it in. If you understand what I'm trying to say, I just think something would get lost in the translation. I think probably some of the heart, and I know he could make it work. He's talented beyond talented. I'm sure he could do something like that if he hasn't already. Um, but it's just it takes a special singer to where you're like, I don't even want to hear that in English. I'm good with just knowing what it. I would rather hear it the way it is. And because he really puts so much like heart and soul, and all these cliche words that I'm gonna say, and because my puny human brain cannot really articulate the beauty that this man is able to express vocally, and that's a special thing. um you know I can run my face about a lot of things, but there's some things that's just like I'm at a loss for words. I really and you get so lost in what you just heard. It's like you're emotionally, and you're taking it in still, and it's like, wow, just wow. And you start to feel like, um kind of dumb, because it's like I don't even know how to explain how I feel about that. And when you have an artist that can do that, you know and do it in another language that you don't understand, that you don't know, and still hit you in the feels. I mean, granted, we were reading the translation along or whatever, but the whole time I was like, I could turn these off at any time and still feel every bit. And it's lyrically, it's a beautiful song. It's beautiful. It's poetry. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. But yeah, it takes a special artist to be like, I know a few. I know a few, and this guy is one of them. To where I don't care what language he's singing in. I just want to hear it, and that's that's special. And I again, he's an artist that I don't think is talked about enough in the States. Maybe I have blinders, and maybe I'm not seeing these things. I understand that I am musically, I I kind of have to shuffle between the independent scene and the mainstream, and sometimes some stuff gets lost in there. But I also understand that regionally we don't get fed things and brilliant artists, and sometimes it's for stupid reasons like conflict in the region. And YouTube just says, yeah, let's just restrict all of that for over there. And it does this with countries. It even, well, things will be blocked from certain countries that we just happen to be, it's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I'm not going to go on about that. I'm just trying to say that we do get region locked. The stuff, it isn't like you're being blocked from it. It's just, it's not coming up in your feed, and it should be. So do what you can to make that happen, because yeah, this is a person that yeah, really. And if you're an aspiring singer, I really would encourage you to watch Dimash. We have a few singers on here that I would really encourage you. Amira Willenhagen, Angelina Jordan, the list goes on. We could even get into the metal areas as well, with just beautiful singers that you should really be paying attention to. So, like I said, take a look around. We got a bunch of playlists of a bunch of awesome artists. Dimash just brilliant, beautiful. He could, like Florianson, he could literally sing the phone book and make it beautiful. I mean, he could, he could sing advertisements about windows being on sale or carpet being half off down at Carpet Mart. And it would be beautiful. How? It's just, you think you know what emotion is sometimes. You really, until you get hit with this mess of it. And it's like, and by mess, it's like a bunch that you didn't expect that would come together. And it's it's special. And that's where I'll leave that. And I think you should go. I really encourage you to go check out this special artist, because he definitely, he deserves all the attention that could be afforded to them. And definitely follow the links, please, and definitely leave an artist or somebody we should be checking out. Like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube things, and we'll see you in the next one. Like I said, we got music from all over the musical spectrums, and I guarantee you're gonna find bands and stuff that you've never heard of. So there's no way that you've heard of all this stuff. And if you have, it's because you already took a look through all the playlists. So yeah, you're gonna find something you didn't even know existed, and didn't even, yeah. Have fun. You're welcome in advance. And please leave an artist or somebody we should be adding to this list of just brilliant artists and bands and musicians. And wow. Hope you're having a great day out there, everybody. We got tons more news, reviews, reacts, all sorts of stuff in the works. We even got some other stuff in some other areas that we're going to be playing around with, and having some fun live streams and all that good stuff. Leave some suggestions and stuff that you'd like to talk about, things like that, and we will get to those things as soon as humanly possible. We will see you in the next one. Have a great day out there, everybody.